everybody. It's the Hallmarkies podcast, and we are here to wish you a very, very happy New Year's. And we have a special interview for you. We're talking to Brendon Zub, and we're so excited. I'm Rachel, and Amber's here.
Hello, everybody.
Hi. And Brendon, thanks so much.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah,
hello, everyone.
Yeah, Merry Christmas. Hope you're having a good holidays.
Yeah, I'm actually on holidays a little earlier than I guess most people since I just wrapped a movie. So I'm taking it easy for December.
Nice. You get to just relax, enjoy the holidays.
Yeah.
I'm super jealous because I just started a new job. So I'm like, it's like twice as hard as regular.
Oh,
yeah. And that's what our friend Alonzo Duraldig, he said that that's the thing these Christmas movies always get wrong is that like nothing is happening in LA the week of Christmas. Like it's just like you can go anywhere, the traffic's really light, like because everybody's just off and having a great time.
Yeah.
So that's funny. So what we like to do is just ask our guests to introduce yourself and let us know what inspired you to become an actor.
Yeah. Well, my name is Brendon Zub. My last name's kind of funky. It's Ukrainian descent. My grandfather's Ukrainian, so it's pronounced Zub and as in tube instead of Zub as in tub. So as my dad used to say, but it means tooth in Russian. So I don't know if we had some dentists back in the day, but we have discovered some relatives back there. But yeah, I got into acting just from, I moved around a lot as a kid and I went from school to school in Canada and then moved to Europe at an early age. And so I was always trying to fit in. And I guess the way I found I could do that was just be the class clown, make people laugh. And that kind of became my role early on. And I love doing impersonations and impressions and just goofing off a bit. So that became my kind of go-to thing to do as a little one. And so that's, I guess, kind of inspired it, I would say. I didn't really think of it as something you can do. Acting is something you could do till much later. I was a missionary kid growing up, so in Hungary. So we only had one English-speaking channel in Hungary. When I was growing up, from 10 till 4, I guess we were there from 10. I was 10 years old till I graduated high school. But so we had one English-speaking channel, and at night it turned into old Turner Classic Movies. So I grew up on all the oldies and Jimmy Stewart and Richard Burton and all that kind of stuff. So I really got inspired watching that. And then when I went to a boarding school in Germany, I discovered that they had something called drama and school plays, and I'm like, I'm going to try this out. So
you saw the things that really matter, the movies that really matter.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's good. Not wasting all this time with reality television and all kinds of things like we do now.
It did definitely shelter me from a lot of the stuff, but I had to come back, and when I moved back to North America, I had to what did I missed everything. I missed The Simpsons. I missed so many things I didn't know references to, so I had to go back and relearn some of those things.
Yeah, that's funny. Like I need to take a course on. This was just 2 years, but when I went on my mission, I felt like because they have a prep center that you go to get ready. It was like they need like a rehab center after you're finished to like ease you back into regular life.
Yeah, no, for sure. Well, actually, I had that when I graduated back in 2002 from boarding school. I had this re-entry seminar in Colorado.
Really?
Yeah, in Colorado. It's like for missionary kids, business kids who've grown up abroad in Europe. And they're like, welcome to North America, welcome to the States, and this is how you buy a car, this is how you get a loan, and this is how you buy a house if you ever get there.
That's so funny.
So it was fun. It was like a camp, and I got to see some old friends. But
so did you get to experience like unique traditions in Hungary as far as Christmas and the holidays and things like that?
Oh yeah, I mean they celebrate like kind of January 6th or 7th. They don't do the big turkey meal at Christmas, but my mom definitely brought over our Western traditions. And like, we're having a big turkey meal for Christmas. And so it definitely felt like home. My mother, she's a remarkable hostess, and she really put out all the stops to just make that Christmassy feeling and around the holiday. To do that, and then we'd invite a lot of our Hungarian neighbors over. And
yeah, that would be really fun. I can't even imagine living abroad. My cousin is living in the Netherlands right now with her just 5 children, and
wow.
it's like, wow.
We
Yeah,
were three of us kids, but yeah, I can imagine.
yeah. My cousin has a set of triplets and a set of twins, so it's pretty.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What are the chances of that? You hit the lotto twice.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Well, I guess you only give birth 2 times. You're kind of lucky.
But
Not after that.
mhm.
Oh.
That's really, really cool. So did you end up going to school, or how do you get your first role?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, when I came back, I moved back to Canada, to Edmonton. Actually, it was a very depressing year going from Europe to Edmonton. It's very frigid and cold up in northern Canada, especially in the winter. But
Isn't it really cold in Hungary?
Hungary, no, not really.
Interesting.
It's Hungary borders Romania. You have the Czech and Czech Republic and Slovakia to the north, and it's right beside Austria. So it's actually kind of temperate. You do get some snow, but nothing like we do in the northern states in Canada. So it was, and I went to a Christian boarding school in Germany called Black Forest Academy. So it was quite rainy, temperate. We got some snow, but it wasn't much of a hard winter. But Edmonton, we're talking minus 40 degrees, and I believe minus 40 degrees Celsius catches up with Fahrenheit. It's the same thing. Minus 40 degrees Fahrenheit is the same as Celsius.
Oof.
But it can get really cold, and but yeah. I knew I wanted to pursue acting after I booked the lead in the school play in high school, and so I came back. I actually
what was the production?
Oh, it was a independent. It wasn't like a popular high school kind of play. It was something our drama teacher wrote, and she'd been working on for a time, and it was about a wife. I played this husband of a wife who gets a heart transplant, and the heart transplant is from someone else who passed away, and it's the wife of this other man, and she starts kind of having feelings for him because of the heart transplant. It's kind of weird, but
it's like a dramatic version of Return to Me or something like that.
Something like that. But long story short, I wanted to pursue it. I didn't know how at the time. When I moved back, it was either going to be, okay, do I go right to film school or to college or something like that. And I had a basketball sports scholarship, which my dad somehow convinced me to turn down just to work and live in North America, get that real world experience, paying rent and stuff like that, just because I've been sheltered from that at boarding school. So I took his advice. Thankfully, the next year I got the scholarship back. I did go back to school, and I just decided to get my degree first. I majored in history and took as many drama classes as I could in university. And then I moved out 10.5 years ago to Vancouver, Canada, and went to film school for 1 year full time. So that's how I got into it. And then I just jumped right in, got an agent, and started acting, booking gigs. So
very cool. Yeah. Well, we sometimes we start with the earliest role, and sometimes we start with the most recent. I thought we'd start with most recent for you. So Twist of Christmas just came out, and I really enjoyed it. I don't know if Amber had gotten a chance to see it, but I really enjoyed it, and so did Amy, who is our lifetime correspondent. And it was actually her favorite of the episode that we did. Ooh. Yeah. And I have to say, though, I was totally team Vanessa when it came to the presents, like the opening the sequence, because you were on your phone, first of all.
Oh, I know.
Which and she was clearly there before you.
Yeah. No, I don't know why they wrote it such a way. Oh, couldn't believe it. I'm nothing like that in a real person. But no, yeah, I definitely I came across a bit like a jerk a little bit, and my brother's living in New Zealand. He called me. He's like, you kind of were you're kind of a little of a bad guy in the beginning. I'm like, oh, well, hopefully you warmed up to me in the end. But you're right. Definitely, I was distracted.
Yeah, I would like to meet the person who's like, no, obviously he should be helped first.
Yeah, I think they wanted to show that competitive drive and the urgency of the situation, but that scene kind of turned out pretty good.
Yeah, it was fun.
It allowed the movie to go places, because I find so many of those Christmas movies are very light and fun at the beginning.
Yeah,
not much to grow into, but this one,
yeah,
a place to go. And I got the same thing. I got a lot of people messaging me. It's like their favorite Lifetime Christmas movie so far. So I was very happy.
It was really cute. I liked the fact that neither of you were villainized for being hardworking single parents. That I liked that. I thought that because that's not always the case. There's a lot of these movies where the working mom is made to feel like a horrible person because she was a hard worker.
Yeah, no, it's true, and we both had something to learn from each other in the end, and yeah, the circumstances are out of your control most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
And I do have to say, the child actors are they were incredible.
Oh, I know. Yeah, they're
so cute.
They're adorable. When we got to meet them, we're like, okay, this is going to be an easy movie to make.
Because honestly, a lot of those movies where there's the single parents does depend on how the kids work, and I felt like you guys had good chemistry with the kids, and the kids did a great job, and you guys did a great job with the kids. So top drawer. So.
Yeah, Lena played my daughter, just absolutely adorable. She's a firecracker in real life, and I think it came across on the screen. And Christian's just as cute in every other movie he's in as well. So
I did think the scene where the stethoscope to the presents was so funny.
Yeah.
I was like, they couldn't call the housekeeper and ask her which she wrapped.
Yeah, I know. And then, of course, you're looking at the end. Yeah, you're looking for those little mix-ups or whatever. You kind of know the
really
size
funny.
of the toy, so that would probably help too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was really funny. And but it was had a lot of really sweet moments. And was that fun working with Vanessa?
Oh, Vanessa was a dream to work with. She we quickly found out we both had a similar sense of humor, so we were cracking each other up constantly throughout the show, and we became good friends by the end of it. I was very happy because I'd done a couple, a lead before in Christmas Calendar on Up TV, and
we're gonna talk about that. Don't worry.
Yeah. And when I first started, I was just like, I kept on hearing, you might be working with a diva, or it might go bad. The chemistry might, and I've just been very blessed with great leading ladies. So very fortunate.
Mm-hmm. That's really cool. It looked like you had good chemistry, like you're having fun. You had to spend a lot of time in the car in that movie.
Yeah, no, we did. Actually got to drive for real in a few of those scenes, but most of what you saw was we just being big SUVs being pulled by a tractor trailer, and
I didn't know they ever let you really drive. I guess maybe to get into the parking slot, but
yeah, no, they do. I mean, they have to make sure you have a license and all that. Thankfully, I can drive standard and automatic.
Oh, look at you!
Because you grew up in Europe.
Yeah, but no, I got to drive a lot for just approach shots and different things like that. So it was fun.
Yeah, you in that big SUV.
Yeah, big as my ego.
Which came in very handy. By the end, she was God, that you have such a, especially when you had to pick up her parents.
Exactly. By the way, can you just do all these errands for me?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like the busiest day of your life, but you're like, can you take me to and I don't know how they fit in the skating with all that. I'm like, with all that going on, they're like, let's go and go ice skating.
I'm like, I just need to finish this contract. Okay, I can't say no to my daughter.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know when we finished the contract besides the swing set out the back, but
yeah,
it was fun.
Yeah.
Skating scene was something else to shoot as well. We had a cameraman on skates skating backwards filming us too. So
did you have those I know sometimes they film it, you have like a thing you can lean on, but it looks like you're
no, I mean I don't need it. I play hockey, so I was pretty actually the original script I was supposed to be a very bad skater and she was supposed to be the good skater, and they had to switch it last minute because I grew up skating and she wasn't too familiar with it, but she was much better than she looked. She actually played down her ability actually skating in those scenes. She was actually better than she was. So
that's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The hockey skills came in handy.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. I did enjoy it. It was really cute. And it's nice. I feel like a lot of people, single moms and dads, will really be able to relate to it, which is nice.
Oh, I believe it's right.
So, all right. Well, so yeah, then you were in the Christmas calendar before that. With...
yes, the Christmas calendar as job.
There it is! Yes!
My claim to fame.
Yeah. So living in Europe, that must have helped you a little bit with that accent at all.
Yeah, the impersonation came in handy, and growing up in French immersion and then living close to France definitely helped. It was funny enough, actually, Vanessa, when she Googled me, when she found out I was her leading man, she only could find the Christmas calendar clip, so she thought I was French. Like, how is this gonna work? It came in handy. I love doing that kind of stuff, and I actually modeled my accent character off of my roommate at the time. He was actually a French chef, ironically enough, from France, a 5-star Michelin chef, really well trained, and his level of English was great, but he had a thick accent. So I would mimic him as we kind of throughout the years as he was my roommate. But when it came to the movie, I actually like recorded him saying my lines, seeing how he would say things, because I could Frenchicize a lot of words, but I would say it properly probably. So I wanted to see where he would put some emphasis on different words, and so I recorded him and basically mirrored his level of accent through the whole film, which was great. I mean, I got good feedback and was surprised enough to get a Leo Award from that nomination. So.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Well, it's an amazing movie. It was my favorite of the, after Snowman's. Sorry, Snowman's is the best.
I haven't seen it. I haven't put it on my list.
Last year.
Okay.
Yeah,
it was so good. Laura Bell Bundy's incredible. I just imagine. I don't know her, but she's the best, right?
Yeah, no, she. Don't worry. Your imagination of her is correct. Yeah, no, she's to work with. She's a lot of fun. We hit it off and we had a lot of fun together. So yeah, she eased me into the whole leading man kind of situation. Well, I've definitely been spoiled with Laura Bell and Vanessa. So we shall see if it continues.
Yeah. So
and have you seen that Netflix made a holiday calendar movie about a magic advent calendar?
Oh, did they copy it?
Basically, and I feel this one was better. The one you made was better, just for the record.
Oh, good.
I mean, it was like slightly a different twist, but still high concept. Come on.
Yeah, probably.
It was an Armageddon Deep Impact moment.
Oh, there you go. I'll have to check it out.
So are these movies, are they, I know they're filmed in a very short period of time. Is it fun or is it stressful? Is it both? Like, what's it like?
I guess it's intense. I don't really get stressed too much really on anything. I've been quite fortunate with that. But it's definitely intense because it's a 12 or 15-day shoot, and it's go 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 go, and especially with A Twist of Christmas, that was. I mean, it was. I actually had more days of shooting than Vanessa did. She had a day off. I didn't. Usually, the number one has the most. I had just so much dialogue with. They actually cut one of my lawyer scenes, but I had so much to memorize and so much to prepare for. I had to do it weekly, in between the weekends,
Mm.
because it was a last minute booking, and then it was, oh, we're shooting this. We haven't found the lead actress yet. I'm like, oh, I'm the only one. Okay, where's the script? And you don't get it till just before sometimes, and you go go go. So it was in that sense, in the sense that since I was a local hire and we shot it in Vancouver, I had to drive out to locations no matter where they were in and around the area, and whereas some other people were just located closer at a hotel. So that part for me was a little bit more difficult, but it was the fun outweighed the intensity of it all for sure.
Plus, you got to sleep in your own bed.
Yeah. Yeah, I did. The pros of that for sure. Yeah.
Did you know going into it was going to be a Lifetime movie?
I know. Usually, it's funny. I must confess. When I get an audition, I hardly ever look at who's involved, the network or even the director, which is kind of funny because often I'll walk in and I'm like, oh, it's a director I've worked with before. How nice to see you. And they're like, you didn't know it was me? I'm like, no, I didn't really look at the auditions details. But yeah, so this one was with David Winning, and he actually directed me in December Bride a few years ago. And that was with Daniel Lissing.
Yeah.
And but I had a small role in that. But it was funny. I just showed up and surprised who I see. But yeah, it was quick. I didn't know it was Lifetime at the time. They all blend together, the Hallmarks and Lifetimes, and for me, and then I find out after. But when it was Lifetime, I was like, okay, because I had done I guess I'm kind of in their good books since I've done a few of their shows. I did John Bonet, Ramsay. One was Who Killed John Bonet was a Lifetime, I believe, and yeah. But so
yeah, very cool. Yeah, 2016 was like your year for Hallmark. You had Sleigh Bells Ring, Hearts of Christmas, December Bride, and Operation Christmas. It was
that's true
for you.
It was a boom, 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 boom. But they're all small roles. But it's funny enough. You work with. I just shot another Hallmark, Snow Princess. It'll be out mid-January.
Oh.
And I just wrapped last week, and we were shooting at the Big White Ski Resort, and so it was on location, and the lead. The lead was actually Chris McNally, who's a Hallmark staple now, and him and I, we worked together in Operation Christmas. So I almost forgot. He's like, Brendon, I haven't seen you in years, and you're like, whoa! So you're starting to bump into people you've worked with before, and see everybody, and it's kind of nice.
That's really cool. Yeah.
And I do just want to say, though, in A December Bride, your character was so close to being the guy. If he hadn't been sick, he would have been the fake boyfriend.
Yeah. Oh, my brother watches. He's like, you should have been the lead.
I feel like your brother and I would get along super well.
He's very supportive. Because it was funny because I actually auditioned for Daniel Lissing's character just before, but it made sense where they went with some big star names at the time. But I got my chance, these past couple years. Nice. So
if you're in 4 Christmas movies, when Christmas actually comes along, you're kind of like, I'm done. How do I feel?
Well, it's funny because they're re-airing, like Christmas Calendar's back on and everything, and I don't know how it all works, but I get messages from all over the States and Canada. They're like, oh, it's back on. I'm like, oh, which one? The Twist of Christmas? Or so
yeah.
I can't even keep track now, which is a good thing.
It's cool. Very good. All right. Well, so you are also in this Charmed reboot. of Charmed. What's your role in that show?
Charmed. Yes, I play Trip Bailey, a detective partner to one of the leads, Ellen. And it's Alan Tamaki. She plays Nico Hamada, and she's a girlfriend to one of the leads, and I'm just kind of a side observer to the craziness of the magical sisters, and I start to suspect something, and I get a little bit too close, and stuff happens. Well, I guess it already did, so I can spill the beans. But so I die, and then I come back to life again as 5 episodes. I did a pilot, and I lasted till the 5th episode. But it was a fun role, just being the detective dude, and I got really nice feedback from people saying, "Resurrect him. He should be a love interest for somebody else." But you never know with magical shows like this, because
I mean, you could easily.
Yeah, well, the writer was he was kind of wink, wink, nudge, nudge when I left. He's like, keep the beard as much as you can. You never know. It's a magical show. People do come back. So I'm not sure if it'll happen, but they did get picked up for the last 9 episodes. And the ladies have all been very nice to me and supportive, the leading girls. And most of my scenes were with Mel and Ellen, so I became better friends with them. But if it happens, it happens. If not, I'll just keep on doing Christmas lead movies.
Yeah, there you go. Keep being on Hallmark. That's what we want.
Yeah.
See, now that you've cracked Winterfest, that's what the January shows are. Like, the rest of the year is open to you.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Valentine's movie, Spring Fever.
Coming out spring too. I played a eclectic barista in one coming up. Actually, it's like I was so shocked. Love Under the Rainbow. It's called.
Filmed early this year, right?
We filmed that back in March. It's Jodie Sweetin.
Yeah.
And David Hayden Jones, and
that's really strange.
Yeah, it was strange. I was like, when is this releasing? This is not a Christmas movie. And it's like, oh no, this is going to be next spring. I'm like, oh, okay. That makes sense. And then with Snow Princess, I was like, is this this feels like a Christmas New Year's movie, but like it said mid-January release. So it's just, I guess the winter, like you're saying, the Winter Fest, which should be, this one I'm looking forward to because I get to play another character. I actually play a Danish prince with a British accent who's been to a British boarding school. So I guess these accented roles are coming, and I'm one of the love interests to this princess. So
And now, is your character actually from like Denmark, or are they going to have a fake Denmark country?
Well, for the lead, for the royal family, is from a fictitious European a country called Landora. And
ooh, Landora is pretty good.
Yeah, Landora, somewhere near Switzerland. Who knows? Or the Alps.
Really judge the movies based on what their fake country name is.
Yeah, I know. Exactly.
Most recent one was Sansovia.
Oh, really? Landora sounds pretty good.
Landora is
before it was some kind of like German Liechtenstein name. But I think they found a lot of the Americans would have it hard to pronounce, but it makes sense. I'm playing a friend of one of the princes who's from the Danish royalty family, and I come to visit. And
was that filmed in Romania? Well, I know a lot of those are.
No, we filmed this at a big white ski resort in DC in British Columbia. It was at a ski resort. It was beautiful. We had tons of snow, and so we got all that footage there. We shot there over the past month. So,
are there any people in British Columbia who aren't currently filming movies? Because I feel like it's got to be chock full to capacity with film crews.
It is Hollywood North for sure. At least it's getting there again. We just have so much. Now I get it, having lived here for 10 years, but there's so much scenery. We have the mountains, we have a beach, we have so many different scenic areas you can shoot and make things look different places in the world. So it makes sense, and it's cheap. I mean, 75 cents on the dollar. So yeah, it's
Yeah.
a great place to shoot.
Yeah, we get some here in Utah, but we can't really do the whole beach part. So that's if it's just a disadvantage.
Exactly. You don't got the ocean there.
Yeah, unless you go to the Great Salt Lake, which would be the worst place to film in the whole world. Well, it's
Oh,
terrible.
that'd be hilarious.
Yeah. But that's really cool. Well, we have some kind of silly, fun holiday questions that we like to end our interviews off with.
Okay.
So first question is, what's your favorite holiday drink?
Favorite holiday? Oh, eggnog with actually spiked with ginger ale, not necessarily alcohol.
Ah.
It's kind of like a float, ice cream float, but it's
Eggnog float.
good.
Sounds good to me.
That could almost make me like eggnog.
Yeah.
I love ginger ale that much. So.
Yeah. Get a little. It's pretty good.
Yeah. All right. What is your favorite holiday cookie or treat?
Oh, my mom's gingerbread snaps dipped in milk for sure.
Sensing a theme here.
Ginger. Yeah. All right. What's your favorite Christmas song or carol?
Oh, favorite song? Oh, I'd probably say one of the Bing Crosby sung ones, or
White Christmas.
I do like some of the traditional ones like Silent Night a lot from church. But yeah, I'd say Silent Night's up there. The Christmas song. Well, I think
You would have liked Christmas at Graceland because they sang Silent Night 4 times.
They overdo it. It wasn't so silent, was it? It was silent of a night.
All right. What is your favorite Christmas movie that you have to watch every year?
Oh, every year, It's a Wonderful Life.
Yeah.
With Jimmy Stewart. That's become a family tradition. For
It's-
sure. Close second is A Christmas Carol. George
Which
C.
one's
Scott.
your favorite? George C. Scott?
George C. Scott, 1983 version. That's the one I kind of grew up
It's
with.
really good. One of the best. That one has one of the best on-screen Londons. It looks so good. They got like a whole wall of fish and like everything. I don't know. They did a really good job. Anyway, okay. I love Christmas Carol.
Yeah, you opened the box.
Oh, good.
You said Christmas Carol.
So, what's a memorable Christmas gift you've given or received? Do you have your Big Red Ryder BB gun kind of gift?
Oh, right.
Kid or something like that?
Oh, geez. Memorable Christmas gift received from. That's a hard one for me because my birthday is so close. It's December 17th. So I usually get gypped for not being much of a gift person, not one of my love languages. And but I guess for me it's really just it's being with the family. It's like flying, surprising them, coming home for Christmas. The gift of the family fellowship. To be honest, I could care less about the presents under the tree.
I'm not going to say that everybody else's answers look lame now, but you just nailed it.
Yeah. But you don't want to say that too loudly, then people won't get you any presents. But yeah, did people try to give you combined gift? Birthday and Christmas?
Yeah, I used to get that.
Yeah.
Now I just like, don't get me anything. I know what I want. I'm like, give me a gift card. If somebody knows me well enough and they know how to buy for me, I mean, I understand if it's, I understand where it's coming from, but I'll either re-gift it or try to use it for something else.
It's like my dad. He's impossible. He really is. I just take him to a concert now. That's what we do, or something like that, or play.
Like I'm a big reader, so get me like Audible credits or something. I love listening to books and reading, and so if somebody gets to know me, they kind of know what I like. They kind of know.
Mm-hmm.
But
very cool. All right, which do you prefer, Scrooge or the Grinch?
Scrooge.
Yay! All right.
I mean, it was kind of. You already said you really like your.
Yeah. Yeah.
The continuity was there.
Yeah.
Clear lights or colored?
Oh, colored.
Yeah. Okay, good. Are you team snowball fight or building a snowman?
Oh, snowball fight. Oh, yes.
Nice. Okay. Would you say that you are a good gift wrapper? Probably not, since you're not a big gift person.
No, I need help. Like the few times I do get gifts, like I like giving gifts to people,
Yeah.
surprising them, but I like surprising them. Um, uh, yeah, no, I have to ask my mom to help me. or now I'll YouTube how to give people appreciate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me a gift bag that I could throw it in, and that solves a lot of problems.
Yeah. All right. Last question. Do you have an ugly sweater, Christmas sweater? What's your ugliest sweater?
Uh, oh God, no, because I always throw them out. Funny enough, you said that. Well, I got this funky sweater. Well, I guess you can call that sweater they gave me for A Twisted Christmas, where I dressed up as a Christmas tree. Remember that scene?
Yes.
That was hilarious. It was more fun than awful. But no, I don't have anyone on me right now. I only have good fitting,
Good
nice
sweaters.
no room in my closet. I'm more of a minimalist, so if I don't wear it, it's gone.
Good. You passed the test. We'll keep letting you make Christmas movies.
Okay. Yay. Call my agent.
Well, we really enjoyed talking with you. It's been really fun.
Oh, it's been a pleasure. It's been a lot of fun for me as well.
Well, thank you. Yeah,
Rachel.
thank you. And do you have social media you'd like to share or anything like that?
Yeah, sure. You can find me. They can find me on my Instagram at Brendon Zub. It's Brendon Zub, and that's all pretty much I have right now. I don't have a website. I don't have Twitter. I might get it, but it seems to be getting a lot of people in trouble, so I just stay away from it.
Well, just don't post anything inappropriate.
Yeah.
You'll be fine.
Exactly.
Yeah, don't take any advice from Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
Twitter.
So there's so much out there, but Instagram I can handle right now, so that's where you can find me.
Great. We'll have that in the description section, and thanks again. Hopefully, we'll look forward to Snow Princess. That sounds really fun.
Yeah.
And maybe we'll try to trick you to come back on again so we can talk about it when it's closer.
Oh, let's do it. I'm down. All
right.
I have no plans for January.
Okay, good. Sounds good. All right, great. Well, thanks again, and we will definitely be in touch.
Oh, great. Well, thank you so much, and you guys have a wonderful holiday and Christmas with your.
Yeah. Have a Merry Christmas.
Alrighty.
Bye. Thanks to Brendon for coming on and talking with us. We had such a good time talking to him, and let us know what you think in the comment section or on Twitter, and please put in your reviews on iTunes. It really helps us out. Rate and review us, or give us a thumbs up on YouTube if you're watching on there. You can find us at Hallmarkies Pod on all the social media and all the different podcasting apps. And Amber, where can people find you?
As always, I'm at Amber Brainwaves on Twitter, and that's it.
Great. And you can find me at Rachel's Reviews on iTunes and on YouTube, so check that out. And thanks so much, and we will be back soon. Bye.
All right. Bye, everybody.